you ever read those little tiny comic books that, like, the churches would give out to you where they were, like, little, like, 3-panel booklets almost, but, like, they had, like, really haunting imagery in them?
I vaguely remember something like that.
You would find them in, like, gas station bathrooms in the Midwest, like, growing up in the 90s.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
I was gonna say, welcome to Game Stage, everybody. But I got some things I need to get off my chest. But it's like they always had the weirdest. Like, I'll never forget there was one of them, and it was like this funnel of people going down a hallway into fire, and then next to the fire hallway was like this mountainside with like a really sheer edge that one family was scaling across, and the message they were getting across in the booklet.
Yeah.
Was that the path to hell is super easy, and like most people are going to take that path, but if your family takes the road not so traveled, you'll get to heaven or something like that.
Okay.
Like you got to earn it, like climb a mountain. And even as a child, I was like, I don't want to scale a mountain. That seems frightening. The hallway's way easier. But it all leads me to like one of the most jacked up things that I can remember ever happening to me when I was a little kid.
Yeah.
Can I indulge you with the story?
Yeah, hit me with it.
Oh, man. So I was probably around 12 at this point. Like, still really, really young, but enough to be, like, perfectly impressionable, right?
Right, yeah.
So
right in that sweet spot.
Oh, yeah. Right in, like, the time frame you don't want to show a kid something that, like, might potentially traumatize them.
Yeah.
So we went out into, like... one of my, like, relatives, it was like an aunt-uncle situation, and they lived out in the middle of nowhere, and their church was putting on this, like, presentation, right? Where it's, like, a bunch... Picture this. So there's the church, right? And then they got a bunch of those, like, old classroom-style trailers and, like, put on little scenes in them. If everyone can picture this so far. It's like half of the trailer is the walkway that you walk in and out of, and then the other half of the trailer is this, like, maison scene that they have built for you that tells the story.
Okay.
And it's, like, really a lot like that Pearl Jam song where it's, like, Billy and Sandy are traveling down the road, and they've got, like, a cardboard car, and they're listening to, like, some, like, Billy Idol rock music that's still pretty safe for the church. And they might have been drinking, you know what I'm saying? They're really... following the path
of the
devil.
But safe for the kids.
Oh, yeah. It's yeah, only for adults. But, so, like, believe it or not, this, like, hyper-religious story leads to a car accident, right?
Right.
And we see, throughout, like, the trailers, it's, like, probably, like, 2 to 5 minutes of this story, right?
Okay.
And it's, like, you see them in the car, the next trailer, they're in the car accident. And, like, they're covered in, like, red paint. Like, I am 12 years old. I don't want you to forget that. And, like, he's like, Susie, I don't think we're going to make it. Some shit like that, right?
Right.
So then you walk into the next trailer going, I hope the Lord saves these kids.
Yeah.
And he does not. They both die.
They all die?
Yeah. So it's only the two of them, as far as my brain can remember. But, like, the first one is, like, Susie, right?
Yeah.
The third trailer is Susie in heaven. And, like, she made all the right choices. And, like, I think it was even, like, one of those things where, like, he tried to offer her booze and was like, I don't want booze and you shouldn't be drinking and driving. Like, one of those, like, it's really phoning home where the story's going, but I was 12, so I thought everyone was going to be fine. Batman might save him or some shit. But,
well, of course, it's a church comic for...
yeah, brought to life.
Come on.
So it's like this little scene where it's like, you know, Susie's fine. And then they decide to fuck me up forever with the fourth trailer. And it's dark. And my cousin, who we came there to see, was the Grim Reaper.
Whoa.
And Billy was in hell. Whoa. For being a drunk drive and killed a good Christian girl. Now he's, like, deserves to burn forever.
Really?
And for real, I shit you not. And for like 5 minutes, it tells the scene of story of like Billy being like, no. And I just will never forget my family forcing me to be put through that. And it's a lot to do with what we were talking about off camera, where religion wasn't a lot to do with my childhood. And I feel like that was the catalyst to why.
Why?
I hope my mom had enough presence of mind to go to my aunt afterwards and be like, what the fuck was that? He said he
What
was
the
in the
hell was that
play.
shit?
He didn't tell us he was in the hell section.
Right. Come on. Yeah, that's a little much.
Yeah,
For realsies.
it really did a
Okay,
number
take.
on my brain to the point where I'm a 30-year-old man, right? Like, and I still clearly think about that anytime I think about being like religious as a child.
Right.
It,
I had a chance for a takedown, but I messed it up.
I did not even realize you were fighting the rhino until this point. You, and Finn's there? This is
Yeah, Finn's
really
there.
climactic.
Yeah.
If only I hadn't been so traumatized as a boy, I would be enjoying
I would be
this.
able to pay more attention to this.
But it really is a PSA. Like, don't.
Mega Venom
Oh,
Blast.
I forgot you had that superpower, but really don't
Yeah.
do that shit to your kids. I know you have a pretty strong stance about not wanting children, but if you do, don't take
Oh,
them
no,
to trailers out in the woods.
Don't worry, I won't. Yeah. No,
Try-
that sounds horrific.
It was really fucked
Woof.
up. Oh,
I was gonna say, it sounds fucked up.
right.
Hey, left Finn with Rhino?
Does she hate Rhino?
I
I
don't
should be a
know.
little bit more keen on, but she does seem like she's gearing up to shoot him in the face.
Oh.
Oh, that. So we didn't know
Dick
that,
Mason?
right? Dick Mason was a dick, and I blew him up with
With
size.
C4.
Because, as we said in like
I
the
puncture
second,
my horn into because I'm Rhino.
right? But it's like, for real, you're gonna tell me Rhino was involved in that explosion, and of course you are, because like we said in the second
He just
episode.
said Krieger told him how he died. That's all.
Oh, I was picturing there was going to be like a side cutscene where Rhino's like tapping on a computer and he's like, Mwah!
Yeah, see, he's all like, you watched him die helpless.
Oh, so it's the head in the box moment from the end of 7.
Yeah, he's taunting her. Yeah.
Okay. He should have presented Dick Mason's head in a box.
Yeah. Whoa.
Yeah, wow. Do you think they actually had the brass to kill a bad guy in this
Did
story?
she actually manage to kill Rhino before Miles stopped her?
There is a big bad part
Oh, the
of me.
graphics just got a lot better.
Right.
Oh, there we go.
This is a PS5 cutscene. But, I mean, are you with me on this? Like, between two games, if they killed Rhino of all of the bad guys,
Oof.
I wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
Rhino kind of sucks. And I'm amazed they put so much of, like, that Bane and Arkham Origins bad guy henchman, like Jaws in the James Bond movies. They're like, let's do Rhino, and not like, show me a drunked up Electro from the first game that's like, I can handle it, just let my drug-addled sister go. And Simon Krieger's like, I might let her go, but only if you kill the Spider-Man.
Oh my god. You just need to kill the spider first. And then I might let her go, Doctor. Listen, Doctor. You just don't understand.
Editor Docs just put up his face during that whole last moment.
She was just so beautiful.
Oh, haunting. Now make it Dangle from Reno 911.
Oh, hey. It's the same university shirt.
Oh.
Did
Oh my
Miles
god.
go to the same place his mom went to?
Dude, what if the super bonus outfit is just his mom being like, here, take my t-shirt and wear your mom's t-shirt around town.
That would be... I would love that, actually.
Right? We're
I'd be
both
pretty
hip and
amazed by
young.
that.
People
Yeah.
say I'm like your sister, don't they, Miles? Don't they say that?
I'm running for election, and that would really help my numbers with you kids.
Right? I'm so young.
Like us, I mean. Ha 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 ha.
I do Pilates for you, Miles.
Oh,
my
man.
goodness. Did we ever nail down what exactly she's running for? Is it just a councilman? Does she eventually?
don't know. I never nailed it down.
Yeah. I bet the story in the comic books is probably like leading up to her being the mayor of New York, but we are just so lazy about actually finding out anything. But you know what? That will probably help us in future games because it will continue to be a surprise. I didn't see Finn coming. I enjoyed that.
That's true. Yeah.
I didn't see his mom turning on him and stabbing him right now like the one girl at the end of The Dark Knight Rises.
For the people they love.
I love you, son.
You'll never wear my
Oh,
T-shirt.
look at there it goes right now.
His eyes just go wide. Genki walks in and she's like, "Oh,
man.
Genki, I wish we weren't all so young and that you didn't see this."
And then look.
Like he's clearly being propped up like the Weekend at Bernie's.
That was amazing. That was so amazing.
So fucking ridiculous. And at least we talked through a little bit more of the melodrama that won't stop halting the story of this game.
And now Miles is just a ghost.
Haunting his own house. Genki's her son now.
I'm telling people in Harlem they need to evacuate before me and your mom go down.
Oh boy.
I wanted to
Uh-oh. I got a burp.
thanks for always having Hey,
So classy.
Yeah.
Right at the finish line. You couldn't. You know what? I might as well just fart. Hopefully this isn't on mic.
Oh,
While they're
no, the
doing
mics will pick it up.
right.
You can give it a shot.
That's all right.
Next time on Game Stage, we'll see if I windsock myself.
Love you.
Bye. I did windsock myself.